Fair enough.
Pray at Perun Spring Shrine. Prayers. The oldest prayers were dedicated to the Virgin Mary, e.g. Ave Maria, Hail Mary. The Rosary and many litanies, the original form of prayers, were pagan formulations which were adapted to the new doctrine upon the acceptance of Christianity. In addition to Marian prayers, the Our Father, Lord's Prayer, and the Creed, and the Angelus were recited and even more frequently sung. Litanies were primarily dedicated to Christ, but also to other saints. The priest would chant, and the people would respond with Kyrie eleison. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Monks knew and used many more prayers related to the daily cycle. Hermits and others who devoted themselves to God in solitude recited the Holy Scriptures and Psalms. During the liturgy, Latin was predominantly heard, but there were also prayers or songs in vernacular. Lord have mercy on us, or Saint Wenceslas.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Our Father, who
How
art
many
in
were
heaven,
they?
hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come.
Penitent one. Penitential pilgrimage. Not bad, eh? So, seems like so far everything we got undone. In the meantime, it's goat skin. So I shall be moving over there at Gutenberg. Ambush! Ah, we got away. Massacre. What happened?
Calm down. Surely there's a reasonable explanation for this.
You could stick your reason up your ass.
What's going on here?
As you can see, something slaughtered all these cows.
Not just something. It was that creature from hell. I saw with my own eyes how it fled back to its hole in the mine.
Give it a rest, would you?
I won't. What'll happen when that monster comes for us next?
Seems we've been fortunate running into you then, eh?
I'm Henry of Scallis.
I'm Marion, the local priest. You look like someone who knows how to fight and isn't scared off all that easily. Just the kind of man for the job.
Tell me what happened from the beginning. What killed those cattle?
I was in my cottage when I heard such strange noises. It made my skin crawl. So I went out and saw this. And that beast what did it running away. How am I supposed to make a living now? These cows were my most treasured possessions.
What sort of strange noises did you hear? Can you describe them in some way?
It was like someone dragging chains along the ground. Neither men nor wolves make them kinds of noises. And demons carry chains so they can catch sinners with them. Everyone knows that.
And what about you? Did you hear it too?
Unfortunately, no. I was in the church when Vladimir sent for me, saying they'd found those carcasses.
Oh.
Didn't you say you saw someone running away from here?
Not someone, but something. A monster from hell itself.
Just an old wives' tale.
I swear by all that's holy, the beast ran from here straight back to the old mine.
To the old mine.
What did the beast look like?
I only saw it from afar. But before it got lost in the thicket, I saw its giant pointed snout.
Couldn't it have just been an animal? Maybe a wolf or a boar?
Can't you see my poor girls here? What kind of wolf would leave wounds like these? Oh, and the monster ran on 3 legs.
3 legs?
Aye, as sure as my name's Vladimir.
You mentioned a pit of hell. Is that located somewhere around here?
That's just a local fable.
It's no fable. In the days when silver was mined here, terrible misfortune took place in the mine. A pit to hell itself opened up there.
The mine shuttering fell apart and the gallery collapsed. That's all.
Shuttering my arse! It was a pit to hell! Shuttering don't just blow up on its own. But hell didn't scare good old Father Richard, so he set off into the tunnels and struck a deal with them demons. Ever since then, we brought food to the mine for them every second Sunday, and they leave us in peace in return.
Father Richard was a crackpot. You're lucky to finally have a normal priest here now.
A priest who forbade us from bringing the offerings, and now you can both see where that's got us.
Where's Father Richard now?
He returned to his maker not long ago, and now I preach here in his place. The moment I caught word of that foolish superstition, I put a stop to any offerings.
And you can see what that caused.
It's only happenstance. This isn't the first, nor the last time that wolves dare to venture into town.
Vladimir's right. It doesn't look like it was the work of wolves. I don't know what could have done it, but wolves don't make those kind of wounds.
You hear that, Father? And that's coming from someone who's been out and seen the world.
Has anyone actually looked around in the mine?
Only old Father Richard. Nobody else has ever had the courage. The very mine shaft stinks like hell itself. So we only ever lower a bucket down with the offering and then clear off quick.
After the cave-in, the miners left to work in Grund. Seems they'd no longer felt the vein was worth the trouble here.
When did all this happen?
It's got to be at least 5 years now.
And you've been taking food there ever since?
That's right. And nothing's ever happened until now. All because our new
It stinks
priest
of
here
water and food
forbade
then.
us from bringing offerings.
This whole thing is very odd. How do you want me to help?
The massacre of those cattle is a horrible thing. But the heresy that's been tolerated here on account of the former priest is even worse.
Old Father Richard would chase you out of town, you stuffed frock.
Marion may be young, but he's still a priest, and he deserves a bit of respect.
Thank you, Henry. Since you're the only one here uninvolved, I'd like you to go into the old mine and discover the truth of this old wives' tale.
And while you're there, take some peace offering with you. Otherwise, I wouldn't even dare going.
What am I to do with you? All right. Henry, take their offering with you as well. You'll do just as those wretches did before you, and then wait to see if any demons show their faces or not.
Wait for demons! You want to send the poor fella to his death!
Don't listen to him, Henry. Faith in God will protect you. But before you go through the mine, we'll have a look around the village. Then we'll all meet at the entrance to the mine.
All right, I'll help you. But what about the offering?
A bit of food will do. Here you go. We always lowered the food down in a bucket. The main thing is not to go down the shaft yourself. lest you anger hell.
Don't be frightened. It's just an old shaft.
You'll find it to the west of here. The whole area is deserted and most of the entrances are blocked off. You go past the mine buildings until you reach the one that's collapsed to the ground. The mine entrance is next to it. Good luck, lad. You're going to need it.
God be with you.
The mouth of hell. Prepare an offering for hell in time. Well, we're not going to goat skin then. Although... does this town have anything? There's nothing in here. Right, I will have to do without sleep.
Go! Go!
Okay, there's the pit. Ominous.
It really does smell like hell here. Might there be some truth to the stories?
Well, I think the smell is rotten food, right? Years of food. But who knows?
Oh, Jesus. What a diabolical stink.
Water.
All right then. Let's see if we can't lure the devil out.
A chicken. What the fuck? It's a man. Ouch. fuck? Get your items back, confront the mysterious knight, get out of the mine.
Where am I? Where did all my things go?
Oh, bollocks.
Jesus, the fuck is going on here? What's this? Did the knight write this? Taras Mura. What in God's name happened here?
Taras Mora. I can't sleep. The inferno attacks whenever I close my eyes. A childbearing woman close in the sun. Her fetus eaten by dragons. Fire and blood is in the walls. Voices all around. They approach me with their death. I killed them all and then descended into darkness. The snow flows again in the shafts. I can't sleep. The devil is coming and behind him is death.
Not this way. How the hell am I supposed to get out of here?
I'm just exploring. Calm down. Whatever happened to that knight? Latin. He's performing a ritual.
More entries. Also written by the knight? The pit to hell, and that knight is guarding it.
I'm cold. It had to dismantle some of the scaffolding to get firewood. It's always cold in the mines, but there is a freezing draft coming from the shaft where I get my food. Now soon the first snow will come since I descended into the mines. My ministry shouldn't last much longer. I have armed the passageway of the pit with crosses, and God is with me. The stench pouring from the pit leaves no doubt of the presence of hell. I remain your humble servant, Lord, and beg for mercy for my sins. Taras Mora, I am the shield of God. Bloody hell. Got a sword. Saved. No, those are sacred offerings. I don't steal that.
Who goes there? I am the shield of God, demon. I am Taras.
You didn't see me?
Lord your God will send a hornet among them, until even the survivors who hide from you have perished.
I'm an idiot. I was gonna drink night vision, but I don't have my things.
Can you see Abraham? Can you see Lazarus?
Got my things.
Everything's here. Even more entries. My God. How long has he been here?
I, Taras Mura, a servant of God, bound by covenant, guard the pit of hell in the mines of Old Kutna. In the endless darkness, let this record serve me as a proof of the day spent here in the survivor God. Won't need the Russian, would ya?
More
Or
journal entries. Christ. He went completely mad.
in the darkness, I hear weeping and gnashing of teeth. I can't hold them in much longer. The voices of demons scratch at my soul like swords at my helmet. I can't take off my armor. I am never safe. Lords, protect me. They're everywhere. I can smell their burnt flesh again. I don't want to become one of them. The demons of hell are always calling my name. It sounds like the trumpet of the last judgment. Let's try this, I guess.
I'll oil my sword with your blood. Vade Satana! Terribilis Deus, the Sanctuario Suo. God guides my hand.
It's not dead, is it?
Jesus. His helmet's completely stuck. I can't get it off.
Oh, you cannot take the helmet off then. Darashmora. Well, too bad. Should I take him out? How do I even get out? This is where I began. I probably didn't even need to confront him. What do you think? No, he was gone mad. Paladin madness. It running 3 legs. I don't know what that means still, you know? I don't think we have found the thing that killed the cows.
Henry, what happened down there?
Who are these people with you?
Men from the surrounding homesteads. I told you I'd be bringing help. Now, tell us, what did you find down there?
A mad knight lived down in the mine. He must have completely lost his head and killed your cattle.
A knight? In the mine?
Where's he now?
He's dead. We fought, and I won. I don't know what he was, but I'm certain he's the one who massacred those cows. Whether he's from hell or not, he definitely looked that way. God knows how long he spent down there.
We'll probably never learn the full truth.
But what do we do now when something else crawls its way out of hell?
You should place your faith in God and not try to appease hell. Instead, be good Christians under Father Marion's guidance.
Thank you, Henry. As it is written in the Bible, believe, and your faith will save you. Hellish forces have no power over good Christians.
Father Marion, forgive me for doubting you. We'll go and pray, and never again will we take anything to the mine.
We'll have the mine filled in, along with the pit of hell beneath it. And you, Henry, are due a reward. Here you are. Go with God. I'll take care of the rest here on my own. Put in a good word for you to the other priests in the region. Anthony of Visoka and Hrosnata of Rabosh could both teach you something.
Thanks.
Till we meet again.
Right, the Mad Knight. That's not very fulfilling, is it? I feel like I didn't do it right. Or I missed something. The mouth of hell. The deranged knight that was on my heels in the mines won't bother me anymore. He's dead. I don't know. I want to know what happened. What's about the knights? You know, backstory about him. Sort of thing. What's the matter with you?
Here you go. Take it.
To be fair, it did fall off.
Mert! Oh, he's run off again, the little beast.
Where's he gone?
Mert! Here, Mert! Fuck, he's run off.
Well, he'll probably be at the den. ¿Qué pasa, Tweet? ¿Cómo andamos? ¿Cómo a la run PB1, creo? Nice.
Satan is going round our city, and the only defense is piety and virtue. Especially in these times, we have to heed the
Right, so this is the fountain.
because there are monsters among us. Godless swine in human form who can't wait to
Those are the
our city
pobres.
plunges into the flames of hell.
Nos pasa a todos, nos pasa a todos. Apothecary. UI tipster. I don't know what that's about. We'll see. Pregunta. No, no, aquí de mañana cosas por pregunta. ¿Fuiste el primer chileno en sacarse de S1? S2 sí. A ver, cuando hice Dark Souls 1, que fue la primera que hice, técnicamente sí. Primer latino se supone. También, pero también está Imapi, creo, que es de padres latinos. Entonces no sé muy bien cómo funciona eso. No creo que sea un récord oficial o algo así. Pero si yo saqué Dark Souls 1 y Dark Souls 2. No, Dark Souls 1 y Dark Souls 3. Y hasta ese momento no habían latinos. Creo que después llegó Hemlocks. Y ahí fue cuando empezaron a llegar más latinos a esos Discords. Imapi es español. Pero sí, al momento, yo saqué Dark Souls 1 y después Dark Souls 3. Y hasta ese momento todavía no habían, que yo sepa, latinos. Fue como que llegaron con Hemlocks. Hemlocks trajo comunidad latina. Yo diría que sí. No sabría 100%.
Good morning to you.
What are you doing here, Goodman?
What does it look like? I'm handing out wine from my vineyard.
You're giving it away for free?
My vineyard.
Oh, this
is
was the
new, and
vineyard.
Folks in this town are
I thought it was the
damn stubborn.
fountain.
So I figured I'd pour a cask or two into them, and maybe they'd get a taste for it. What about your good self? Would you like to try it?
Esto fue Chile. Yo creo que ya lo... Supongo que ya se sabe. Yo no hago más challenge runs.
Free wine? I'd be a fool to say no to that.
My thoughts exactly, Goodman. Here you are, to your health. I'm curious what you'll think of it.
Ooh. Is it good?
I have to say, I didn't expect that. You're right, it has a real bite to it.
Forgive me, Goodman, but say no more. In vino veritas, and the truth in
In
my
wine,
is
the truth.
that I'm a fool, an idiot whose wife is cuckolding him, whose children can't stand him, and even the dog pisses in his boots every morning. And my wine tastes like dog piss as well.
Ah.
I should have bought that damned vineyard. If it
Estás a
wasn't for
hablar,
those
que te vaya bien,
fucking
man.
monks selling their wine everywhere they can, I might have a chance. Not like this.
Is there anything I could do to help you?
With the dog pissing in my boots? Well, I'm not sure. I tried sticking his snout in it, putting pepper in my boots, and nothing worked. Piss in my boots again the next morning.
I meant your business troubles.
Oh, I see. Well, maybe you could.
Poor guy.
If you're not from around here, that is.
No, I'm not.
Allow me to introduce myself. Caspar Rudolph, vineyard owner and a not very successful wine seller.
I'm Henry.
Maybe you could help me, Henry. I'm looking for someone who's not well known in Kuttenberg. Someone who can pretend to be someone else, if you know what I mean.
Sure, why not? If all you need is someone folk won't recognize.
The monks in Setlet's monastery make excellent wine. They call it the monastery secret. People can't get enough of it.
You're stealing from my
I can't
monastery.
figure out what their secret is, but I intend to find out.
A secret? No,
Let's go with
that's a
it.
job for me. I'm a bit of an expert when it comes to secrets hidden in monasteries.
The custodian of the
That is
monastery
true.
vineyard has a relative in town, an innkeeper called Havel. And this Havel is a
Havel.
real know-it-all when it comes to wine. He really likes to boast.
I already met Havel.
If you were to pose as a sommelier who's just come back from abroad, I'm sure he'd be happy to talk to you, and maybe he'll reveal something.
You want me to be smellier? I don't see how that could make a good impression on him.
Not smellier, sommelier. It's a wine expert. Just act intelligent and use some foreign words. It'll be easy. I have some books about wine at home. Maybe you could read through them. You do know how to read, right? Havel's a bit thick anyway, so it won't be hard to impress him.
Do you have any idea what this secret might be?
They're monks, so it could be anything. Maybe they put the crushed up bones of saints in it, or they sing hymns to the wine. How should I know?
The book might come in handy. Can I borrow it?
When I said I have it, that wasn't,
It's never that easy,
entirely
is it?
accurate.
What's the truth then?
The book belongs to me, but I lent it to someone, and she hasn't given it back yet.
She?
Miss Adleta Manlica should have it. I lent it to her during our, let's call it our friendship, which has come to an end.
If it's awkward for you to go to her, I'll sort it out.
It won't be that simple. Adleta used to have rather more friends than might be expected of a respectable young woman. But her family's patience ran out, so they arranged her marriage and put an end to her dalliances. Since then, Adleta has been confined to her room and guarded like the crown jewels.
And you want me to break in?
Well, yes. Master Swordsmith Manlicher has a house in Lethlilskar Street. Adleta is either locked in her room or walks in the gardens behind the Italian court, where she is guarded by her brother. The Manlichers don't want any more problems.
It doesn't matter. I'll find a way to get the book back.
We'll see.
Any more questions?
I'll get right on it then.
Excellent. And don't forget, making an impression is the main thing. So fix yourself up a bit first. I don't think you'd make a very good impression on Havel in that state. Farewell, and wash up a bit so you don't scare anyone, eh?
Okay. Okay, we got the tailor and we got the bathhouse, so we're good on that regard. So first of all, in vino veritas. Make an impression on Havel, the tavern keeper. Right, let's go to the bathhouse. It's another tipster here, new quest there.
Keep your eyes on the road.
Yeah, I should
fool.
probably shouldn't go by horse.
Easy, good horse.
I was thinking actually,
You again. You were here just yesterday.
maybe I could. That guy Udo comes here, the German guy.
For you then.
Maybe I can follow him when he goes off. But he didn't want to go off last time. You just had to make it later.
Good morning, lad.
Ah, shit.
Farewell. And take a bath, for goodness sake.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Farewell, my friend. That's different. You can chop wood.
Since morning.
Empty the
I haven't even eaten.
Meaty Mary.
Greetings to you. Farewell.
Oh wait, I haven't talked to her yet.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. You haven't heard of him by any chance?
There's plenty of fellas come to me looking to see some skin, but you're the first who wants goat skin. I've heard the name, though. He's some vagabond who hangs around the Black Horse, ain't he?
Aye, that's him. Any idea where I might find him?
I don't mix with his sort, so I reckon I can't help you. I could help you with other things, though. Go and see Madame Beata, and we can come to an arrangement. See you
I only
later,
want a
my
bath.
friend.
What can I do for you?
I'd like to use your services.
What'll it be this time, Henry?
They already know me. I actually want to try this just because I'm curious.
I'd like a pretty girl to take care of all my needs.
My girls know how to make a fella happy.
What I really need right now is a little taste of paradise.
Excellent. Pay up, and we can get
There
started.
is no cinematics with this now, is it?
I'll gladly pay you.
Excellent. You'll find exactly what you're looking for in my baths.
Oh, there isn't. Good. Three hours.
Ugh, I always get hungry after a fuck like that. I'll go and find something to eat.
No, for real, I actually need a bath
It
first.
happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Which when I have to spend more money just because I...
Well, when I wash their hair, what would you like?
I'd like to use your services.
Certainly. We're open.
I'd like you to give me a good scrub and take care of my clothes, please.
All right, but money up front.
I'll gladly pay you.
Excellent. You won't regret it, sir.
You're as clean as you can be, lad. I apologize.
Right. Now we go to the tailor. I spend more money. What happened to my royal clothings? The horse doesn't have it, right? We'll just go to the tailor. Ah, I thought he was a bard. He dressed the same.
On useless pursuits and come to learn the art. Good day. We've got enough for everyone.
For some fine wares. Come! Was willst du?
I'll have a look at the wares.
This is all horse stuff, right? Yeah. Okay. Wealthier townspeople. Very good jester who knows how to... Okay. Aketon. What is that? Oh, the gambeson is only for armor. Yeah. Ah, too expensive. Going at the crush rise of the flap.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Versuchen wir's.
How's this?
You'll have to make a better offer for this.
That's a decent price.
Das war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen. Mm. Reckon I look better now. Right. So now we go there. What was his name? Havel. Yeah, I did meet Havel.
Christ, pardon me.
You are pardoned. Udo. He looks so funny.
Havel, the owner of the local inn, I assume?
Put on your fucking tournament gear. Take care.
What's wrong with me?
Goodman Havel. May I?
You again. I'm the owner, you understand? I don't pour drinks for guests. Speak to the ale wench. Farewell, my friend.
I think I know what I have to do. Oh, they're all the way over there.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I gotta go and check the book first. See if I find it.
Ave Maria. How come you weren't in church on Sunday? Have any change? Help a crippled woman.
You have no... Good afternoon.
I'd like to go into the gardens. Why are you on guard here?
I'm afraid my sister is resting in the gardens and doesn't wish to be disturbed.
That's a very fine sword you have, Goodman.
And so it should be. It was made by my father, a master swordsmith.
Well, you can tell it's perfectly balanced at first glance. I may not be able to see the blade, but the way the hilt is fitted is clearly the work of a master craftsman.
It seems you know your stuff, good man.
I'm an apprentice swordsmith.
For someone from Kuttenberg? I'm surprised I haven't seen you before.
No, my master is Martin Menschy from Prague. We're just traveling north. My master wants to deliver a piece in person.
You don't say. Master Menschy is in Kuttenberg? Do you think I could talk to him? I admire his work.
He knows
and so
him.
does my father.
Of course. Come to the Hangman's Halter Tavern.
He knows
Master
him.
will be pleased to have company.
Thanks. If you want to enter the gardens, go ahead. Just keep away from my sister. My father has forbidden her to speak to men.
Don't worry. I'll give you my word as a swordsmith.
Wiedersehen, my friend.
How many schnapps do I have? Only one.
Are you Miss Adleta?
If you're another servant of some townsman who wants to confess his love for me, then kindly get away. You can tell him his courtship is over because I'm engaged.
You're mistaken. My name is Henry, and I was sent by Caspar Rudolph. It's about that book he lent you.
Caspar? Oh, the poor thing got a proper hiding from my father. How is he?
His vineyards aren't bringing in much, and he's generally not doing too well. That's why I'm here, in fact. Bushek's book may not be the most precious manuscript in the world, but it'll help Caspar.
When we were friends, he gifted me that book. There was no mention of it being on loan, and now he wants it back all of a sudden?
Just give it back, bitch.
Caspar really needs that book. I mean, I need it.
And I need an explanation. Gifts aren't meant to be taken back.
It's about the ancient secret of the monks at Sedlet's monastery. Caspar Rudolph wants me to pretend to be Havel.
You what?
No, not to be Havel, but to pretend to understand him so he can find out what his cousin knows about it.
Forget it. I have no idea what you're talking about.
No offense, miss, but are you even interested in a treatise on wine?
Of course not. But Caspar kept going on about it, and I wanted to make him happy. Since I've been locked
Give
up
the book
here,
back then.
I've even tried to read it out of sheer boredom so that I don't have to embroider all the time.
If you like reading, I can recommend some books you might enjoy more.
Oh, do tell. I like to broaden my horizons, although I doubt the books will be easy to find.
What about some chivalric epics? The Charlemagne cycle is full of adventure, love, and betrayal. You might like the Song of Roland, for instance.
Isn't it all in French?
Of course. Literature should be read in the original language.
You don't look like you speak French. And I don't either. If it was in German or Latin, that would be different.
If you don't give it to me, I'll have to leave.
Don't think I care about the book, but I have to amuse myself somehow. Maybe we'll speak again someday.
Miss Adleta, I wanted to ask you about that book of Caspar's.
Why should I give away something I received as a gift?
I could buy it from you.
Henry, I have everything I could possibly want, and I don't need your coin. My father buys me everything I ask for.
Not everything can be bought.
You're right. But I'm rather picky. I don't have to have everything I set my eyes on.
If you don't give it to me, I'll have to leave.
Don't think I care about the book, but I have to amuse...
That didn't go well, did it? Ah, this is a fucking fortress. So. Some visual emission some pretty much, so the problem is blah blah blah. House of the garden behind the Italian wall, and she's strictly forbidden how to go anywhere. That it. Is that all the guidance you're giving me? There doesn't seem to be any guard. It's gonna be terrible, isn't it?
Shit. Oh, bloody hell.
This is way too difficult in a controller, man.
Damnation.
Fuck. Maybe I can rob her. It is saved anyway. Got the book.
Praise God.
God be praised. Got the bloody book. Let's get out of here. On the importance of wine in Galen's theory of humors. Humors? Many of us are recently familiar with Galen's theory of four humors, or four bodily fluids. According to this ancient theory, the balance of the four bodily fluids, blood, mucus, bile, and black bile, true, those looks like a B, but it's actually affect our body and health. Even a small imbalance can affect our physical and mental health. Classical medieval science addresses the imbalance of these fluids and ways to bring the humors back into equilibrium. But beyond that, doctors are also looking at the effect of personal diet on these fluids. It can certainly be understood that apart from solid foods, the fluids we take in affect the balance in the first place. Water is well known, is the only neutral fluid, but we will deal with wine. Rotten stuff, buddy. Blah 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 blah. Okay. I was hurrying up because I thought someone was looking at me. Okay, here. Warm and full of life, and the other On the other hand, white wine is associated by most ancient physicians with mucus, Greek phlegma, and by some with black bile, Greek melanachol. I don't know how you pronounce that, which are called ended fluids. Balance needs to be maintained, especially in relation to age. In fact, our bodies are very rarely in balance. Young people have an excess of blood in them and should therefore drink white wine. This will enable them to calm down and not succumb to youthful passions. Old people, on the other hand, have more mucus and are cold, so they should drink red wine, which will give them vigor. In addition to age, the composition of the diet and especially the pairing of wine with particular dishes should be taken into account. Here again, there should be a balance between the liquid, wine, and solid food components determining which liquid predominates in the dishes. It's a rather more complicated problem. It is generally thought that anything that has been circulated by real blood can be associated with the blood of Galen. Even if the food contains no blood, it is therefore good to drink white wine with all meat, game, sausages, or offal. Although many gourmets are convinced otherwise, that exceptions are aquatic animals such as freshwater and marine fish, crabs, crayfish, mussels, and other aquatic creatures. These are cold by definition. The situation is quite the opposite for plant food such as vegetable fruits, baked goods, various porridge, and pulses. These are cold foods, are they? And even then, only we associate their growth with heat. Melons, for example. We therefore drink red wine with these foods. As we know, wine, I mean, there's a lot of this. I'm not reading at all. I already have too much problems reading English.
Well, good day.
Huh?
Greetings!
God bless you.
Right, so sometimes it's just someone saying hi to you, okay. Keep thinking I'm getting chased by the cops. Havel.
Goodman Harville. May I?
You again? I'm the owner, you understand? I don't pour drinks for guests. Speak to the ale wench. Farewell, my friend.
Is that it? Fuck me. Everybody study the books.
Goodman
You again?
What's new in town?
Nothing much. If you're interested in paid work, you better try your luck somewhere else. Farewell, my friend.
Goodman,
You.
He won't talk to me.
Shiny charcoal, sorted and weighed, fair prices, fine wares.
Goodman
I
Havel.
don't think this changed anything, right? Yeah. That's odd. Fat Diavolo. How you doing, Bran?
Finally, some peace and quiet.
Greetings to you.
I only trade. Yeah, I'm doing alright. Can't seem to talk to this guy though. Although it's the one last thing I need to do. Wait. I thought I was well dressed.
Goodman Havel. May I?
You again.
No,
See
he
you
doesn't
later,
want
my
to talk to me.
It's been a few days and I still haven't found goatskin. Maybe Catherine's found out something more. Or she'll give me some advice.
I personally thought I was looking pretty good.
Fresh eggs.
Maybe the boots, but I'll go get boots then. Will you speak to me now?
Goodman Havel.
You again.
No.
My friend.
What's wrong then? Must be missing something. Speech by 3. How much charisma have I got? Yeah, I know what you mean. None of this gives me anything that I need right now, quite frankly. Carrying capacity increases faster. Oh, that's good. Craftsmanship. That's a good one. Houndmaster. Oh, that's good as well. Thievery. Oh. Definitely need this. Stamina is a problem in combat. Let's see. Anything else? All good. So yeah, I was saying I'm gonna try this thing. Gives me no, what is it? Itch. I doubt it'll do anything. It's only 3 points. Please talk to me.
Goodman have.
You again. Take care.
Fuck me. Do I have anything on that makes me a peasant? Don't think so, do I? Put a ring on.
Goodman.
You.
Nah.
To my friend.
He won't talk to me. We have to leave that for another time then.